Welcome this evening to our Midweek Mindfulness Meditation service. My name is Marsa, and I will be leading tonight's meditation. I am a practitioner with the Center for Spiritual Living, Kansas City, and one of 5 practitioners who, on a rotation, conduct the weekly meditation service. Before I begin, I would like to thank each of you for joining us this evening on Facebook and YouTube for the broadcast of our weekly meditation service. I do hope that you will find tonight's meditation and message to be thoughtful, mindful, and spiritually fulfilling. Please know that your support of this service and the Center for Spiritual Living is greatly and sincerely appreciated. You can support this service and the Center for Spiritual Living by going to our website at cslkc.org, where you will find several giving options. Now please join me as I invite you to know and feel Spirit in the place where you are. Being mindful that divine energy of Spirit is everywhere and every place, I ask that we open our hearts and minds to extend a conscious invitation to the divine energy of Spirit to be felt and known in all of the places we are physically, as well as to be felt and known deep within ourselves as we are infused with the same divine energy, always present and always available. And so it is. For those listening tonight, you may or may not know that the Centers for Spiritual Living honors all pathways to the divine, and once a month we pay homage to a few of those pathways in our Flames of Faith tribute. With this in mind, tonight I will be using and referencing the ancient spiritual pathway of Druidry. This was practiced by the ancient Celtic cultures and will be the foundation for my insights this evening. The source for my talk is from an article entitled Spiders and Druidry by Dennis Hazenbroek. The article begins acknowledging Druidry as a spiritual pathway based on nature, and in Druidry, the spider represents the bard, or the storyteller, the ovate, or the seer, and the druid. Druids were members of a learned class among the ancient Celts, and they acted as priests, judges, and teachers. In Druidry, the spider is noted to be the guardian of the ancient languages and alphabets. Every ancient society has its myths about how different languages and alphabets were formed. One example is Ogham. Ogham is an ancient medieval Irish alphabet, which is said to be visible in the web of a spider. This is why the spider represents the magic of writing and is considered the teacher of language. So for those who weave magic with the written word, the presence of a spider and its web may act as a creative guide and spiritual inspiration for your works. The spider as an animal is a spiritual teacher in its own right. For example, the spider's web is a constant reminder of the 8 festivals of old, many which are celebrated today, but under different names to detach them from their pagan origins. This is easily seen in the wheel webs of some spiders. The strands of the web, like spokes of a wheel, are straight from the edge to the middle, forming an 8-fold wheel. For me, this is a reminder or confirmation of the belief that all spiritual paths lead to the divine, whether it be the Tao, Judaism, Islam, Baha'i, Buddhism, Christianity, the many shamanic traditions, or our own pathway of new thought. As previously mentioned, the spider is the bard, the ovate, and the druid, all rolled into one. I'm going to share a look at the lessons from the druid spider by contemplating its web. When seeing the spider weaving a web, it should act as a reminder to us that we are in charge of weaving our own lives. It is a demonstration that it is our choices that construct our lives. For me, this is an example of cause and effect. The planting of a seed into the soil which will grow into whatever kind of seed was planted, or from our own new thought standpoint, a thought or an intention released into the law of mind will manifest into our life, be it welcomed or not. When the spider appears to us, it is a message to be mindful of the choices we are making. Spiders and their webs draw attention to our life choices, but that isn't all. They also show us how we can manipulate our thinking so that we can construct the life we want to live. Spiders amaze us with the construction of their webs. The webs are fully functional, practical, and perfect in design. A spider's web serves as a home, food storage, an egg incubator, and they are almost limitless in their functionality. When we take a good look at this diversity, we can also look at the web-like construct of our own lives and ask ourselves, how do we create the most effective life? We can derive even more from the spider symbolism when we consider certain subtle characteristics that represent the ancient symbol of infinity. When we take a look at the spider itself and consider that most spiders have 8 eyes, all have 8 legs, we can see that the spider also shows the meaning of the number 8, which evolves cycles, passages of time, evolution, and as mentioned before, the 8-fold path of year. Spiders are also connected to Halloween, which is just around the corner. And this is because spiders are associated with death due to the venom they carry. This venom, of course, is also used as the basis for the antidote, connecting the spider to both death and rebirth, and therefore the spider represents a complete circle. The spider teaches us to maintain a balance between past and future, physical and spiritual, male and female. The spider also teaches us that everything we do now is weaving what we will encounter in the future. The spider, because of its characteristics, has come to be associated with magic and the energy of creation. It is a symbol of creative power, reflected in its ability to weave a silken web. It is also associated with the keeping of the feminine energies of creation. The spider also associated with its spiral energy and the links with past and future. The spiral of the web converging at a central point is something to be meditated upon. Ask yourself, are you using your creative opportunities? Are you feeling closed in or stuck as if in a web? Do you need to pay attention to your balance and where you are? Are you inspired to write or draw but don't follow through? Remember that the spider is the keeper of knowledge and of the primordial alphabet. The spider can teach us how to use the written language with power and creativity so that our words weave a web around those who would read them. With this in thought and mind, I invite you to please now prepare yourselves to enter into our time of meditation. Arrange yourself into a comfortable seated position. As we begin, our meditation will start with the sounding of 3 bells, and there will also be a singular bell sound every 5 minutes throughout the meditation. This singular bell sound will serve as to refocus our attention back within in the event our minds have become distracted or wandered onto other things. As our meditation comes to a close, you will once again hear the sounding of 3 bells that will signal the end of our meditation, but not of our mindfulness. Take a deep breath. Be happy where you are, and know that within the moments of each day reside all of the love, joy, and peace that you need. Breathing out, send loving kindness to everyone, including yourself. With this spell, may you know and feel the happiness and joy of spirit. May you feel love, and may you be open to knowing all the blessings that are already yours. With this spell, May you know and feel the happiness and joy of spirit. May you feel love, and may you be open to know all of the blessings that are already yours. With this spell, May you know and feel the happiness and joy of spirit. May you feel love, and may you be open to know all of the blessings that are already yours. Take a deep breath. Be happy where you are. And know that within the moments of each day, there is love, joy, and peace. Breathing out, send loving kindness to everyone, including yourself. Before we go, I will close with this affirmation. Recognizing that the energy of Divine Spirit is the source of all, having created out of itself all that is, I realize and appreciate my oneness with Spirit, and I accept the joy of living in the reality of its divine presence. I know and accept that Spirit has provided everything necessary for me to appreciate joy and happiness, and all I need to do is look within to see and feel that I have been well equipped to experience unlimited good. As this is the spiritual truth for me, it is the spiritual truth for all. I am grateful, and I express my sincere gratitude and thanks, knowing that Spirit guides me through this perfect, whole, and blessed existence, and I release my word into the action of the law and know it is already done, and so it is. As you prepare to leave tonight's service and move into the rest of your week, I thank you for supporting the Center for Spiritual Living and this evening's service, and I look forward to being with you again very soon. Be blessed, be at peace, be loved, know you are loved, be open to receive the blessings and the gifts of the divine, feel, believe, and know that you are perfect, whole, and complete in every moment. Until next time.